Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this one we're going to be reacting to the Expanse Season 6 Episode 1 called Strange Dogs. A little recap on Season 5.
Season 5 was just all about Marco Inoris making a name for himself. Attacking Earth with those asteroids with the stealth tech on it, basically. Christian manages to essentially figure out that he's using stealth tech, and they manage to fight off the rest of the asteroids, or kind of the watchtowers detect them and they kind of get rid of them. But it's the first time that we see the entire crew split up, and it's almost like they had their own little stories going on. Alex was on Mars with Bobby, Peaches and Amos were on Earth. Holden was on his own with Fred for a bit before he was murdered. Naomi was essentially on Palace, and then she ended up becoming Marco's prisoner for quite a large chunk of the season. But it's quite interesting to see how everybody got closer. So, like I said, Alex and Bobby got closer. Peaches and Amos got a lot closer, and it all kind of came to the point where Naomi was stuck. She manages to escape, and she gets stuck on a frigate, and everybody's heading towards her. Unfortunately, Marco did get hold of the protomolecule sample, and we only find out right at the end that one of the missiles is genius. Actually, one of the missiles actually missed the Rocinante and was headed somewhere else, and it was later picked up by the Martian frigate. We did lose Alex right at the end, which was quite unexpected, because the way they shot it, it looked like we were going to lose Naomi.
It's really weird because it wasn't in any combat or like a long drawn out disease that he had to fight. Like, we didn't have time to make peace with the character kind of thing. It was just they'd been on the Razorback for so long with doing those bursts.
IG burns.
IG burns. And that his body couldn't take it, and he had a stroke. Yeah, it's so messed up, because we were literally saving one character, and at that point where we've saved that character, that main character, we lose a main character. It was kind of messed up at the same time. And Naomi obviously grief-stricken at that point in time, like, oh, it was my fault. If I hadn't gone away, then we wouldn't be in this. And you're probably right, Naomi, it might be your fault, you never know. But that was...
Drummer was the only other one. I think Drummer was the only other one that we saw a lot of this season, in the sense that she paid for some of her actions by not going after Marco for like a revenge story kind of thing. In turn, she actually joins his factions.
There's a very frustrated Drummer this season, wasn't it? I can't do what I want to do. What I want to do is take him out, and because I have a crew and I have to think about them, I have to join him. And now I've got one of his on my ship, so I'm further restricted.
I think that crewmate said it perfectly, is that you're not the captain. You can be easily replaced, even though you have that title. You don't really have the free will to do what you want. You have to follow orders. And Drummer obviously in the end was like, F you, and saves the Rocinante essentially.
One of our own crewmates actually kills the person.
He kind of pushes her out the way, and she hits the head of a pole. So she kills him, but yeah, that was an interesting thing to see Drummer in that position, because she's been a free spirit up until this point. And then right at the end, we see Cortazar on a new planet,
Laconia, I think it was called, if I remember correctly.
But there's a proto-molecule. I want to call it a beast. I don't know what it is. It looked like a flying dragon, or it looked like there's a proto-molecule sample that's growing in the air there. And you see the Martian frigate go through the ring, and they just disintegrate. It looks like they just completely disintegrate.
Oh, from whatever, like we were contemplating, that's probably the thing that killed. That looks like the type of thing that killed the protomolecule, not the protomolecule.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah. That's the thing that killed the builders. I think that's what they call. I think that's what we call it, the builders. But you know, the people who invented all these. Yeah. I don't know why the hell they're there, where they just popped out of nowhere for some random reason. But yeah, Cortazars and Laconia, Sauveterre and his second in command got wiped out along with that ship in a blink of an eye. And
Marco's still on the run. Technically, he's through the ring now, isn't he? So he's somewhere.
We have no idea where, but yeah, he's somewhere.
We have no idea where, and we assume that the Medina station is under his control because they did, as they were going towards the ring and they were attacking the frigates that were in front of it, a couple of missiles came out through the ring, which essentially means that it could have been fired from the Medina. We don't know, but they, Christian and everyone, they assume that.
Christian is now head again. She's now SG again.
She is now SG again.
And she just should have bloody been in, like, throughout from the beginning till now. She should have been. That was just a whole load of political bullshit.
The Rocinante's got Peaches as a crewmate.
Yeah.
She's not replacing Alex, but she's a new recruit.
She's not, because she's not a pilot. She's closer to Naomi, technically, right? She's an she has like engineering
it's a hybrid
skills
between Amos and Amos in terms of the augmentations and the fighting skills, and then the brains of Naomi.
Yeah. So
she's like kind of in the middle. Bobby's obviously become. I want to say she's
liaison.
To me, I think she's just a glorified bodyguard, but yeah, she's a liaison. Yeah. That's pretty much
Christian, and that's pretty much it. Let's see how Holden takes Peaches on board. So let's start off the final season for The Expanse. Hopefully not the final season, and in a year or 2 or 3 they end up finishing the show. As a lot of you have mentioned that this isn't the last of whatever the storyline is supposed to be. It's just that's where they chose to stop filming or whatever. But let's see what happens in this episode. Season 6, episode 1, Strange Dogs. Let's check it out.
Cruncher.
What? What the hell is that?
I want to know where this is.
Slinker vine.
Slinker vine.
That does not look. They look deadly.
Yeah, stay away from that shit.
Send babies.
Do you think this is Laconia?
I think so. What is that?
I don't know.
What are you?
Don't touch it.
What the hell is that?
You can come out. I'm friendly. See?
Why is this all of a sudden turned into Jurassic Park?
You think it's just going to eat her?
Yeah, your teeth are just going to come out. You just know it.
You look like a dog.
Oh God.
Oh God. Don't. The birds are warning you.
It's okay. It's okay.
What the hell happened to that?
Did the bird die? What the hell is happening on this planet?
I know. What were you looking at?
Are these species that were already on the planet?
I'm assuming so.
Okay. Wow. Oh, this is not Laconia. 673, Planet 2.
Oh, it is Laconia.
It's Laconia. And it's this thing.
What is this? We get to see what this is.
Okay, don't show us then. We didn't need to know. Don't show us then. Whoa.
So I'm assuming this is before?
Look at that.
I thought only 2 hit Earth.
Same.
Oh, these are all the factions.
Oh my God. Marco has played this
do you remember
so well.
That was Palace, I think, wasn't it?
The Earth is in ruins. Not just a city, not just a nation.
Albertus know what it feels like to be built.
This guy was in season 1, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that there's still, obviously, the bombardment is still happening with the rocks. Then, if there's more than one,
it can't be. Not still. They fixed it. Like, she should have the defense system. There we go.
Oh, fine. Yeah.
4 significant fragments made it to ground. 2 striking populated areas. Total casualties under 500.
Don't try to make it.
Shit, they are still hitting.
Yeah, it's the debris.
Yeah.
Knocked down nearly every rock Marco and Neros has thrown at us for the last 6 months. As 200
Oh my
individual
god,
strikes.
he is still throwing
Bloody
rocks.
We'll have 3 more battleships ready for deployment by year's end. The yards are working around the clock. So
I don't want to hear it. That's what their hand signal was. What the hell is high yield grain farm? Mediterranean AG zone.
I didn't realize that the Mediterranean.
It's like a goddamn
it snowed
nuclear
there.
winter.
Oh right, okay.
Jesus, I forgot about that part of it. It's not just a rock you're slinging.
Every rock kills us a little more,
Yeah.
even when they miss.
Whoa!
Who are you fighting?
Where the fuck did that come from?
I don't know, they must be hugging one of the ropes.
Damn, they just threw us straight in the middle of combat. Nice. Recon mission? That was not recon, that was combat.
Well, I guess that confirms the rumors of Free Navy activity in this area.
Okay. They're everywhere.
Think I could convince Chrissy to pay us for every one of these assholes we take out?
Chrissy,
I'm serious.
you're not mercenaries.
We're not mercenaries.
There we go.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to go out there and see if we got any holes that need plugging.
All right.
They look battered,
Tired.
don't
Yeah, they look so tired.
Absolutely.
Make sure you reset the master bus before you start the diagnostic.
Come on, that's SOP.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing, right? Surely. That's proper Amos, isn't it? Quick glance.
Yeah.
Don't allow yourself to be emotionally affected and get on the task at hand. What are we looking for? What is that? Is it a ship?
God damn it, there's another ship down there.
Oh, shit.
Oh, bloody hell.
I don't think that is a ship.
What is
It's a
it?
drive.
What?
Okay, that's weird.
Why would there be a drive inside an asteroid? Oh, Philippe. Philippe.
We should be able to increase food production on Sirius by 15 to 20% in the first year alone.
That's really good.
That's always
That's
said.
crazy.
Dead because I got tired of listening to what he had to say.
Shit, they killed Anderson doors off as well.
You want something?
I do.
I mean to, Jake.
That's not all you mean.
If we act on it.
Can't keep it in your pants, kid. Jesus, not everyone wants to. Not everyone wants to have sex with you. Jesus.
You still don't have any news about Jumma.
We can up the bounty.
More money? Is that the best you can do?
Increase the bounty on Jumma 20%.
That's exactly what a bounty means, Philip.
Rosenfeld with me.
I want to know what this bounty's up to.
Yeah, well, the exact figure.
Alligator skin. You like? An animal. It's very expensive.
I wonder if alligators were extinct at this point in time.
I have always considered this station to be a home. The Iners may have thought it was theirs, but it was always ours. Ceres will be the capital city of our Belter nation. A place all Belters can be proud of and forever call home!
Except for the ones that you kill that go against you. Right?
They don't care.
Free Navy bounty hunter. Ooh. Does that mean a bounty hunter hunting the Free Navy? Or a bounty hunter that's employed by the Free Navy?
I think it's by the Free Navy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, that is Drummer's ship, isn't it?
The DeWalt, yeah, it's one of the 3 ships.
Then we're stuck unless she's laid a trap. Yeah,
It's a direct fire weapon. It has to line up perfectly.
Yeah, she's laid a trap.
Michio.
Oh god, she's shaking. Why have you given the hamster instructions?
Get a battle ready, isn't it?
But she's...
Now.
She pressed the wrong fucking button.
What did you do?
She pressed the wrong button.
Oh shit.
Gonna have to improvise.
I'm sorry.
Give them...
Still destroyed it.
Yeah.
It just destroyed the DeWalt.
No pursuit. We got him.
Well done. Why is she giving the...
She has to get battle ready, isn't it?
But she's too gentle for this kind of shit.
We transferred most of the fuel. 1 tank of water, 2 pellets of rations.
Munitions.
1 torpedo.
Oh my god, there's nothing.
Oh my god.
Brings our missile load to a grand total of 3.
Oh, they are not war ready.
What is this?
Has he landed on the
asteroid? Yeah.
Yeah.
Given the number of colony ships the Free Navy's plundered,
there's bound to be a lot more of these.
So are they using the drives to be launched? Yeah.
Yeah.
Look for a box wired directly to the reactor, either with or without an antenna.
Simple, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the navigation computer.
Well, that looks funky. What is it doing?
Hold on, what's going on?
I think the magnetic bottle's cycling up.
I was going to say that. It looks like it's magnetic.
start the reactor.
Must have tripped the fail-safe.
No, you need to get out of there.
Hold on, you actually do need to get out of there. What the hell is he doing?
That thing's getting ready to fire, mate. You need to run. Oh.
That was so what? He banged on it so hard that it stopped.
Probably disconnected. Typical Neanderthal male kind of way. Just.
That's how we fixed technology back 20 years ago.
Bash it.
I'm gonna go grab a bite.
Sounds good. I'll be there in a minute.
So she doesn't talk much to anyone.
I don't think anyone really.
Just something you need Peaches to do differently?
I don't really care what she does. The only reason she's here is because you decided to make her part of the crew. As if that could replace Alex.
Oh, come on. That is not what he's doing.
Yeah, that's not the right attitude to have.
You know, you made some pretty big decisions for all of us without talking to me.
Oh, so does that mean you can do whatever you like now?
No, but you just can't you can't give him grief about it.
You could cut Peaches a fucking break, like we all did for you.
You should find somewhere else to be.
Fucking hell, Naomi.
He's got a point though, innit?
No, not really. We gave her loads of rope for the random shit she did, starting with giving the fucking sample to...
molecule.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And what's happening now is that guilt and grief and whatever, that anger, she's venting it all out.
She made a mistake. We all have.
This one cost us the ship. It's not her first mistake.
She hasn't been sleeping.
She isn't built for this.
Oh, the gerbil?
Yeah.
This is not a place for her anymore.
Geo is family.
You're not disowning her, Jesus. Just...
Yeah, the way they're talking is just like, let's leave her on the station somewhere.
That's still not a bad idea.
Yeah, but gerbils are not for Christmas only, you know?
That's a weird sentence.
I'll look after them.
That's a weird sentence.
You are my captain. Whatever you choose, I choose also.
I don't think they should abandon her because she won't survive anywhere else on her own.
Abandoning her. Go do the business and then go back and get her.
I don't know what to say except I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. When this is all over, we will come back and find you.
See?
When it is over.
Oh, then again, it may never be over.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're basically indefinitely saying,
look at
like,
her! She's in a fetal position almost.
Drummer, it's weird because in that moment, Drummer's like, obviously she's the captain, but she's kind of like a mother to the younger, well, not the younger ones, but like she's kind of like.
It did
he's
seem
sad.
it did seem that way, but I mean, she's not cut out for it. She was shaking, trying to push a button.
He killed a science ship near Venus before they could spoil the plan. Put Ashford the Ghost Knife out the door and drop the rocks to get revenge for all of us.
Feeling it now, is he?
Yeah.
Slight pinch of remorse. Yeah, he's feeling it, all right.
Ceres is not Medina. If Sandrani wants more for his station, they can tighten the food and water rations.
Savage.
Our presence on Ceres has rallied countless belters.
We're supposed to make it the city, the central hub for the belters, but they're going to have to tighten their rations.
Ceres is our capital. These are our people. Your job is to get them what they need.
If you have any specific logistical suggestions.
Just do your job.
Great bit of input, kid.
Discuss this further.
I would like to in private.
Okay, maybe I need to cut him some slack. Okay, maybe I should cut him some slack.
To be fair, he can't just walk in and out of conversations. Like that's not
true. He needs to be there in the he needs to be there in the beginning, but Marco's not allowing him to be in that conversation.
Yeah, true. But he's sidetracked.
That's one of the rogue MCR and gunships that finished off our fleet at the ring.
We have footage.
See those flashes? They remind you of anything? It reminded me of the artifact on Illis.
I am out here to kill Marco before he kills us. I don't want to abandon you. So don't abandon us.
Hey.
Damn, everyone's so tightly wound up.
Yeah.
I pulled as many signal relays in the belt as I could, looking for coded bursts at that frequency over the past few months. Found a bunch of them.
Well done, Naomi.
These signals launched a rock that looks like an orbit.
Probably a spotter ship that's been guiding the rocks.
If we could find it and take it out, it could seriously reduce Marco's ability to keep hitting Earth.
Good, we have a new job.
Any comments on the food riot in Kinshasa?
Not now, please. The communications director will be scheduling
Madam, is
a
it true
conference
you
shortly.
reached out
Thank
to
you.
Marco and Naros to discuss a peace treaty?
Really?
Oh, Monica.
The only thing Marco Inaros has to offer me is his unconditional surrender.
Well said.
Deliberations of my cabinet in a time of war are a matter of national security and none of your fucking business.
Daddy not listening to you, eh, Philip?
You want another?
Let's get out of here.
Slap him.
Yeah.
She's not interested, kid. Walk away. Oh!
Fucking hero! Kill the other me! Millions of them for people like you!
What's wrong with him?
Easy, I'm your friend.
No, you're a fucking joke.
What the fuck got into you?
Oh, he's just shitting anyone.
Why is he burning bridges? No. Whoa. Oh, he's not good at fighting. Oh shit! Oh, you're a fucking idiot.
What is wrong with this
He's
guy?
an idiot.
He's
He's an idiot. I think I might hate him more than Marco. But mainly because he's stupid.
You wanted to see me, ma'am?
Awkward.
The whole planet not putting me down for once.
Like a relief.
I can come back if you like.
It's probably a relief, right? Like you just that feeling of weightlessness.
Is she stuck?
I like how Bobby's acting like it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
I hope no one is watching us.
You hate this job.
I'll step down.
If I don't get the easy way out, neither do you. Your problem is that you're a Marine. You're sick of doing nothing.
I'm so glad Christian realizes that.
I just received word from Holden.
She's not
He
fit
believes they've
for this job.
located an Inaros spotter ship. They're going to check it out. See if they're right.
At least we have an extra crew member. That was Avasarala telling Bobby to join.
They set charges, don't worry.
Okay. And that's the end of the episode. That was Christian telling Bobby to join them, right? That's what I meant by they now have an extra crew member, because she said you're a Marine. You're not fit for this job, or like it's almost like you're better than this job. Like just standing there. Yeah, and if I don't get the easy way out, neither do you. So I'm assuming she's sending her off to the Rossi, no?
Maybe.
Or on the Razorback to help them out? To help them? There's no way she's going to say, you know what? I know you hate this job, so
suck it up.
I'm going to also tell you this extra bit about Holden and the Rossi, and they're on the search for stuff. 2 + 2 = they're going to send her out. She's going to send her out to the Rossi. Right.
Yeah, it could be. I'll have to wait and see. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm thinking of something completely different, but yeah, it could.
What were you thinking of?
That she's got something else up her sleeve, and that's bigger than the spotter ship.
Oh.
And she probably wants Bobby to deal with that.
Okay. All right. That's probably.
I mean, I don't know.
That makes more sense. That actually makes more sense. I just thought like, oh, you suck at this job and you want to do something. Oh, they're looking for the ship, so check them out. Did she say he's checking them out, or you check them out? I have no idea.
They're definitely going to check out the ship.
Okay, fine. Okay.
But it's. I'm assuming that because I think it was when she said, "Oh, like, do you have something else?" And she was like, "I do." So I was assuming that she's got something, because what she's essentially trying to say, from the way I read it, is that she's not looking for small wins. They need something big that's going to change the balance, and then they'll feel good about themselves instead of like, kind of getting the scraps.
Just trudging on, and yeah. Well, okay. Well, I might have got that completely wrong. Ignore the last 2 minutes. I'm clearly rambling on too much. Philip.
I know. Do you know what it is? I don't understand him, because 1 minute he's saying he wants his own command, next minute he's not taking responsibility for the actions. So when people like when his friend was telling him, he was kind of like, and he walked off. And then now he's like, you should respect.
When they're with both the girls in their room, and he was.
Yeah, he kind of just walked off because it made him feel a bit kind of like not
uneasy
sick,
that he was killing, that he killed people. Yeah, it was almost remorse, almost guilt, almost don't want to hear about it, but I'm going to go drink and then be inappropriate to the bartender. Do
you know what it is? For him, he's reaping the benefits of what they've done because he's got somewhat of a name.
So what? So he's a spoiled brat? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, 100%. His dad is the one that's actually creating the big moves. He's the one that's masterminding it. From the looks of it, he's actually trying to govern. I'm not saying that I'm not saying I like Marco Naros, but I'm saying he's actually being a man about it. He's actually governing and doing whatever he needs to do. Whereas Philip is just enjoying, you're Marco Naros' son. So, just bend you over a pipe.
Is that that bit where Marco was talking to his second in command, and they were talking about Sirius Station and the lack of supplies or whatever, or food and yada yada yada. Firstly, I think but his second command was wrong. Marco's had made this whole speech about them, it being the capital city, and when it comes to what can we spare for them, she's like, nah, they're gonna have to just deal with themselves. You've just put them up on a pedestal. You might have to, in order to turn them into like the shining beacon of all belters, you might have to pump in some stuff to them, kind of thing. You can't just say, they're gonna have to sort themselves out, ration themselves.
I think they did say that in the last season, where they were talking about egg domes.
Yeah.
And they were saying that it will get better, but initially it's going to get worse because obviously, like I said, they don't have the supplies.
I thought she was talking about the first year is going to be a 15 to 20% growth.
Oh no! I meant the speech that he gave in the last season was like, we can actually become a powerful nation, but obviously there's going to have to be sacrifices in the beginning.
Yeah.
The bit where it becomes interesting is, does he then put not sanctions, but does he get as strict at rationing stuff as Earth did? Because like in the first couple of seasons, they were like, oh, they're always cutting our water supply, they're always doing this, they're always putting us on rations. It's how far does he go?
Before people look at him and going, hang on, they were cutting our supplies off, now you're doing the same, or they were rationing us?
So it's that fine line between doing that.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, that was the first point. But then when Philip kind of interrupted their conversation and said, you can't do that, it's the capital city, and she asked, what do you suggest? He was like, just do your job. I was like, what the hell kind of suggestion is that? Which means which goes to show he has like no thought process, no idea what's going on around him, kind of thing.
And I think the thing is, it's interesting because when Marco says that, it's not in the context. Like that's what I'm saying. Like Marco has some governance. He knows, okay, these are the decisions that need to be made. Whereas with Philip, it's just like, just do your job. And it's like, it doesn't work like that. If you're hunting someone, go and just do your job. That's fine. But if when someone's asking you,
but if Marco really does want him to take on the leadership after he's gone, shouldn't he include him in these conversations?
He should, but the thing is he is, and I think Marco knows this, he is
a fuck up,
light years away from taking over anything. He's shooting his own friends for fun.
But fit enough to kill people. Fit enough to kill people, but doesn't have the intelligence.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what Marco does here and how he deals with this situation, because he's murdered his own friend.
He's going to brush it under the carpet.
We'll see, because he already thinks he's incompetent.
He loves don't get me wrong, he loves his son. But I think he does think he's a fucker.
Oh yeah.
So he'll brush it under the carpet. And then Philip will do something else really messed up. And he'll brush it under the carpet. And then he'll do something else really messed up.
But there will come a point where he'll just like, I'm not saying he's going to space it, but there'll come to a point where he'll have to be like,
brilliant, wouldn't it? It'd be brilliant. The Rossi crew are very tired, are very exhausted, are very weary,
mentally drained. They are, they are fatigued at hunting or whatever. It's quite interesting actually, because it seems like they've.
It did say in the beginning. It did say in the beginning 187 days.
187 days. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's interesting though how Naomi and Holden are taking on a different stance. Like Amos is not happy, but he's a bit more cheerful, obviously because Peaches is there or whatever, and he's looking out for her. Naomi's obviously got that grief from everything that Marco did and everything that happened with Alex. Holden's obviously holding on to the weight of everything and being like, look, this is just, and it must be tiring. Like I said, it must be.
I think Naomi's holding on to a lot of stuff as well.
She's bottling.
Well, it's coming out incorrectly at Peaches and.
She's targeting. Yeah.
It's almost like venting, but let's see. Maybe something special needs to happen, and they'll all of a sudden welcome Peaches.
Well, they need to raise them. The morale needs to be raised. Doesn't
it? True. And lastly, Drummer and the hamster. Yeah. The furry little rabbit, the rabbit, and taking care of her.
I feel sorry for her. Like I do feel, and I feel sorry for Drummer having to make that decision. Like she said, and it does break your heart a little bit, because it's like you're trying to teach her something, she doesn't get it, and then they're literally like, when this is over, we'll come back to you, and you're like, she could have. I don't know. Like,
would you rather keep her because she's family, but she may end up doing something really stupid because she's not built for this, and put all 3 lives at risk, or however many people are on the ship, or keep her safe away from danger and reduce the risk of death for all of them?
So I think for me it's the flip of the coin, because this, on one hand, I would keep her and be like, but just maybe give her something a little bit less important to do and let her learn and watch and whatever. That's how I would do it. Obviously, they're in a time of war, so it's different. But then, yeah, at the same time, I would be like, just stay here, keep your head down. But the only problem with that is that if someone recognizes her, from
that's a good. Oh yeah.
They'll just kill her. So it's like, are you really safe anywhere when everyone's kind of?
Or hold her hostage until Drummer comes to them.
Do you see what I mean? So it's like you can't leave her somewhere, but then at the same time you can't keep her. So it's like, what do? You can't space her either.
It was so sweet how she said, "No, we're going to leave you." She just curled up into a ball on her bed. Well, let's see what happens in the next episode. It was a great start to the season. It's such a bummer. There's only 6 episodes this season.
I know.
But great start to season 6. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we will see you in the next one. See ya.